All right, so, Sinners, part 2 of this review. Now, I just only want to speak about the races of the people and what they represented in that movie. Okay? The black represents the spirit. Okay? White represents the mind. The Asian represents the material. That material physical world, they represent the physical world. The Native Indian represent awareness and knowing. Okay? Each one of them played a very powerful role in this movie in giving you cues to what we represent. If you look at the world right now, and you just look at just these races here that I'm speaking about, the Native Indian is still very deeply connected to the earth and deeply connected to the awareness of the earth, constantly giving you the awareness, constantly trying to wake you up, not only to the earth, but also to yourself and a level of accountability, because when you know yourself, your mind cannot get tricked. Okay, and they can see the devastation on how the mind has tricked their own people. And so their representation in this movie is about the awareness, because that's the one thing that I grew up knowing, is that their awareness to the spirit world and the spiritual connection to this earth, they haven't lost that. Some of them have lost it, but they haven't, as a people, whether they got manipulated by the mind or not, they have not lost that. For the black people in the movie, you represent the spirit in the sense of that hoodoo, that God, that praying, right? That's what we represent. We represent the prayers and that connection in this movie, because, oh boy, did it play itself out there. And here's the thing. When we allow ourselves to stay connected to the spirit, this is when we don't get ourselves lost. And so for us, and I've heard it many times, when other races speak about black people, they speak about us in this connection to God that, some of them just don't understand. There's a connection to that spirit world that they just... Now here's the thing. We are the spirit, but we got lost by the mind. Now we come down to our Caucasians in this movie and what they represent, and they represent the mind, right? The luck, the trickery, the hard work that it will do to manipulate you, to make you feel comfortable so that it can bite your ass, right? And so this is where that comes in that regard. Now, here's the thing. If we look at what, unfortunately, and not all white people, I just want to let y'all know that, because before she got bit, she was down with the people, you know what I'm saying? But after she got bit, well, she was willing to take everybody the fuck down. But before she got bit, she was down with the people. So, before even you, as a Caucasian, get bit by the mind, before your mind fucks you over, you be doing the right shit, and you be having the right shit in your head. But then you might fuck yourself up, because that's usually what ends up happening. You usually fuck yourself up. That's some deep shit right there. And then when you're dealing with the Asian element within, all right, now the Asian aspect of this thing. In the material physical world, they were the ones that owned 2 stores. They owned 2 stores, not just one, they owned 2. She was the one doing the sign for the place. You understand what I'm saying? They were the ones supplying the food. So they're the material world. If you look at China right now, if you look at the Asian world right now, they are the ones that, damn near everything is made in China, let's be real here, right? And so you are in the material world. Now, here's the thing with her. With that element, when it came down to shit hitting the fan, right? The man was taken out. and the woman was the one that invited the mind in. Now, if you look at it, if you look at, just the history of that, and the Asian woman with the mind with the material, like if you look at it, you can see where the man was pulled out and the mind was replaced, and she invited him in. She had the chance to be safe. She had to, this was the, and this is the thing with the material world. The material world, right, is the thing that you invite in, because you're the one that goes seeking that motherfucker. You're the one that goes seeks the house, the car. You're the one killing yourself for it. You understand what I'm saying? And you're the one that invites in the mind in this material world, because she had a chance to stay safe in the spirit or invite in the mind. And I don't know what the fuck a lot of y'all be thinking when you invite the goddamn mind to take over when you were safe in the spirit. So that's the premise of that, where it came to the races boiling down in this movie. This shit is deep. And I go see these movies just so I could understand the play on what is happening. Because if you look at the timing of this movie, and you look at the timing and the climate in the world, you would see these are the energies that is at play right now. The Native Indian, the Black, the White, and the Chinese. Those are the four that's in play right now. And I forget the other races that's tied into it and all of that stuff, with the Irish, this, to that. Forget all the rest of that. I'm just talking about those four colors: the yellow, the black, the what are they? What's the yellow is the Chinese, the white is the I don't know what the Native Indian is. What color they want to give y'all. I don't know, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. It's about that. So excuse me for, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying it for what it is, and unfortunately, maybe sometimes I do get myself into trouble for just saying it how the fuck it is. But this is how humans made it. So this is what it is, and this is what it's representing. And so the race element of this does play a huge play out in this thing. So when you watch the movie, just watch how everything plays out and tell me if you agree or don't agree, because I love people to disagree, because that means that you have a brain of your own. I'm only giving you an insight. You could either agree with me or not agree with me. It's okay if you don't, and it's okay if you do. Take care.